Dude, when I was 4, I could name all 40 presidents.
When I was 4, I could spell president.
Yeah.
So
I can still say all 44 presidents now.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to test you on that after the show.
You should do it on there. We should do it on there.
I'm going to. Okay, you know what?
You want to lay it down?
Yeah, lay it
okay.
down.
All right,
all 40. Here we go. Right. Yeah, that's right, folks. Internet radio show.
And so for the record, you guys can see my screen. I do not have any presidents' names on there, right?
Yeah, no presidents.
Except for Barack Obama, and that's kind of okay. All right, you ready? Okay,
go do it.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson. Stop it!
I'm sorry.
You're messing with my flow.
I'm sorry.
Because I used to sing this when I was 4 years old.
Is your flow heavy?
My flow is very heavy.
Okay.
I have to wear maxis. So yeah, we used to go when we were 4 years old. We go George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Miller Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, Grover Cleveland, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert C. Hoover, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight David Eisenhower, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, William Bain Johnson, Richard Milhouse Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan was number 40.
Oh,
and then you got George J.W. And then you got Slick Willie, Bill Clinton.
Willie.
then you got W. George W. Bush, and then you got Barack Hussein Obama.
Good job.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this is Monty Bunny from the home of the myth.
Hi, this is Nikki Taylor.
Hey, everyone. This is Eric, creator of Left on Green Marijuana Support Page. It's about time we all twist it up.
And I just wanted to say that I really love your guys' show. It's fucking fantastic.
I just wanted to say,
keep up the good work.
Keep up the good shit, man. This show is fucking
There
dope.
is nothing like it anywhere. I listen to it every week.
I listen toked up and stoked up.
I look forward to it. You guys are funny as hell.
And you're listening to...
You are listening to...
It Is What It Is.
It Is What It Is on the Zero G Network.
The Zero G Network.
Every Sunday.
From 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.
On Zero G Network.
Because it is what it is, and nothing will hold them down.
Because nothing will hold them down.
Because nothing will hold them down. You hear me? Nothing!
The following program contains explicit language, crude humor, and... Damn it. Look, we go through this every fucking week. The show is fucked up. If you're letting your kids listen to it, you have failed as a parent. We're throwing that out there. Oh, and thank you, and enjoy the fucking show.
It's Sunday morning, and right now, every talk show on the radio sucks. If you're looking for high-quality entertainment, you're in the wrong damn place. But since you're here, let's have a little fun. And now, the best morning show that's on during the weekend. You're listening to It Is What It Is, starring Freeze Smith.
The Iceman coming.
Philip Mifflin.
That's right. Oh, you see? Wow. Look, okay, fine.
Ed Cummins.
Boob sweat is lubrication for titty fucking.
Crystal Williams.
I do not have a penis.
And Andrew Grass.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to this little thing of ours, our first show of 2017. You are here with us on the Zero G Network. It is what it is. A rare pleasure I have today, in and of that I have all of my foul-mouthed compatriots in the same room.
Barely. Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
Be it snow, be it more snow, be it ice, be it cold, be it kids, be it whatever. All of my friends have come to join me.
At least the basement's the right temperature now.
Amen.
Thank you. I'll give your compliments to Mother Nature. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, all right, go for it. Say,
fuck.
Okay.
Ooh. Whoa. Feedback.
My bad.
That's not feedback.
That's not feedback. That's my phone.
Yeah, that's the sound. what happens when her voice travels down her cleavage. So,
Yeah,
moving on.
that shit happens.
Moving on. How the hell are all of you?
I'm great. How you?
I am absolutely happy. I'm good. I had a good show last night. Had a good time. You know what? Before I even get off and all that, and thank some people, please.
Oh, all right. So we're going to thank a couple of our sponsors who have thought enough of this this broadcast that someone's phone is going off.
Sorry.
That one's not mine. It's not me that time.
I'm going to kill everyone.
All right, sounds good. Okay, but before you kill everybody, let's thank Mindy Pluma of All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. You can get a hold of her at 314-288-5393. Hey, Freeze.
Yes.
Do you need a new vehicle?
Absolutely.
Do you need a used vehicle? Do you just need a motherfucking vehicle that works?
I need a vehicle that works.
Then you need to contact Mindy Pluma. Now, do you know where she's at?
Yes.
You know where I'm going to tell you where she's at, even if you didn't know. She's at I-70 in the Rock Road. She takes care of you like an all-star. She's going to treat you like you are the coolest motherfucker in the world. And that's usually because you are, because you listen to this show. But you can find her at 11503 St. Charles Rock Road in Bridgeton, Missouri. Again, contact Mindy Pluma if you need a new or used vehicle at 314-288-5393.
I like it.
You know who else I like quite a bit? I like this guy named Freeze.
I like that.
Yeah, he kind of keeps this little show running, and he runs this awesome ass business called 0 Degree Entertainment. I know the Freeze doesn't like to suck his own. Well, he might, but you know he doesn't like to talk. No judgment. The struggle is real. If you need any sort of DJ service, if you need him to DJ the fuck out of whatever you need to have DJ the fuck out of, you contact him at 732-474-7393. If you need someone to officiate your wedding, bless it in all of its wonderfulness, Freeze will do it too. 732-474-7393. That's what 732-FREEZE, right? Or
732-4-FREEZE.
There you go. All right.
Yes.
Last and certainly not least, we want to thank Jeffrey Fro Shepard with the AV Lab.
Yes.
Freeze, tell me a little bit about what the AV Lab does, sir.
Well, there is video production. There is audio stuff. They take stuff out to different events. For example, we're doing a thing at a school this week. So it'll be pretty awesome. We're providing sound for that.
Okay.
They also put together highlight reels for sporting events.
Hell yeah.
Little league teams, things like that.
So
they did that drum video, and they did a damn good job. Made me look like I knew what I was doing.
Well, so basically, one thing when it comes to schools that someone could do, let's say you're a parent, and you've got a kid who's an athlete, and maybe you've recorded everything that they've ever done as an athlete, and maybe you want a highlight reel to send to college.
He can make you that video.
He can make you that video.
Yes.
They do stuff.
They
do lots of cool stuff.
And things.
He can make me a Titatron, can't he?
You could do that.
Titantron. You want a Titantron so bad, don't you?
Oh, yeah. So bad.
He's got to positively got a stiff.
Do you want it so when you walk in here?
Oh, yeah.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right.
In fact, I want it during the show. We just need to get the show broadcasted so when it starts up and you announce me, I come walking.
Oh, you mean for like video? Video? Is that what you want?
Video.
Video. Okay.
Well, before we keep going any further, before we go any further, I want to thank Jeffro. But you can get a hold of him at 314-722-8522. That's 314-722-8522.
Oh yeah.
Most importantly, if you visit or talk to or contact in any way, we'll take smoke signals, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The struggle's real. We'll get a hold of you.
We'll take smoke.
We'll take smoke. Yes, we will. Let them know that you heard about them from It Is What It Is on the Zero G Network.
Yes.
And that's who we're going to thank this
Even
week.
if it's shameful to you.
Right. You might have to pull them to the side.
Especially if it's shameful to you.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just cut the shit. It will be shameful to you.
But it's okay. We're all just as sick and twisted as you.
Who, me?
More so.
Oh, I don't think anybody can be sick as twisted as you.
Nope.
We're close to it.
I would like to go on record as saying, Gutsito Wayne, baby. That's all I'm saying right there. Gutsito Wayne. So what's today's date?
It'd be January 8th, I believe.
Okay. What if I told you that there are 2 very important birthdays coming up?
No, my birthday's not until August.
Ah, okay.
My daughter's is in 4 days.
Mine is
That
next
makes
month.
me sad.
Why does that make you sad?
Because she's getting old.
Okay.
That means I'm getting old.
Oh, well.
No,
see,
she's getting
you have to
older,
learn.
and you're just
Shut
getting
your
old.
face.
Mm-hmm. Ed fucking up out the gate. Did you masturbate today? Nope.
No.
No, you didn't. That's okay. I pulled one out for all of you. Anyway, what?
Thanks.
This is the most epic game of tug-of-war ever. I won and lost. Mostly won. Anyway, today is the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you remember January 10th, approximately a year ago, 3 people got together and decided to engage in the best worst idea ever. That's right. As far as broadcasting together in general, from the core, in 2 days it will be 1 year.
Wow.
Really?
Now, yes. Now, keep in mind, that's the birthday when Life as We Know It came out.
Yeah.
Right.
Our old show.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our second birthday, because that would be approximately 7 weeks later. Late February. So,
Well, happy anniversary.
happy birthday to us.
Yeah.
And then in 7 weeks, happy birthday to us again. 'Cause that's how the fuck we roll.
So who's giving us presents?
I got
Well,
my,
he
I
said
got
he
my
just
own.
yanked one out for you.
Yeah, I got my own.
I'm
It is-
here. You're welcome.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Do we have a
But
receipt?
I feel like
Your present is my presence.
I feel like I thanked you when you came in. I feel like, I was like, hey, thank you, Crystal. You're my friend. And then you just, why are you staring at me like that? Just don't.
Do
stare
you
at me like
realize
that.
how creepy you sound right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize how creepy he always sounds?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Kind
Phil.
of goes without saying.
Do you realize all the dicks you can go fuck yourself with? Did you count those up? I can.
0?
Because math.
Yeah, no. You know what? Just fuck yourself with X amount of dicks, okay?
Wait,
just
0.
Do we want to talk?
Just go sit in the
X
corner and
equals
solve for
negative
X.
B.
0.
Plus or minus square
Do we want
root.
to talk about what Ed brought in for Crystal?
No. He wanted to wave that thing in my face earlier.
I've been blowing bubbles.
It's a sex toy, I'm pretty sure.
Which is really weird because that's one of my nicknames. So.
Sex toy?
Bubbles.
Oh.
Are you kidding me right now?
I literally thought the same thing.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, it starts with my father.
Well,
and you can.
That was the last name he brought up.
You
was sex
can't
toy.
be mad at me because grammatically you can see how anybody would have made that mistake.
no, because I said I've been blowing bubbles, which I followed with, which is kind of weird because that's one of my nicknames.
But in between that...
I know. You know what? I don't listen when he talks. Okay?
And almost immediately after,
guys
he
know
said
better.
sex toy.
You know
He's like,
better.
"No, that was
No,
my
we don't.
nickname."
Okay, fine. That's also one of my nicknames if we're going to be real.
And for the record, you can actually thank Mindy for that. She found that in a drawer.
Thank you, Mindy. I like long cylindrical things that are found in a
I'm
drawer.
sorry, I gotta ask,
wonder what the fuck
drawer?
else is in Mindy's drawer.
Which drawer?
I'm okay with it.
Find out next week on It Is What.
And it is ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh,
It is. I noticed that.
That's wow. That's okay. By the
I'm
way,
mortified and impressed.
I can't wait to have you paged at the mall.
2017. There you go.
I just can't wait to have Crystal paged at the mall now.
Anyway.
Now paging sex toy. Sex toy. aisle 3.
Sex toy, you've got a call waiting.
Oh, that's, you know what, with a nickname like that,
I better have a call waiting.
you'd better have call waiting. That's might need one of them office phones. Okay, so we've got a lot to get through, and we've been so excited just all being in the same room that we've kind of fucked off. So, without further ado, please, if we can, let's get off in a little of this.
It is what it is, and the Zero G
Really? Are you just going to keep doing that to me?
Yes.
Network
Proudly presents to you
2017, nothing has
straight
changed.
dope
random facts that are interesting, funny,
or educational for the masses.
All right. Starting off with your very first 2017 version of Grass's Straight Dope. How about this? A cockroach will live
Ew.
9 days without its head before it starves to death.
Knew that.
Still gross.
Hood science. Moving on.
Okay. Well, on that vein, Ken Edwards of England holds the Guinness Book of World Record for eating 36 cockroaches in 1 minute.
That is...
Can we move on past the cockroaches?
Disgusting.
I feel like you've got something to tell us.
No, not quite.
That's what the hell. Just motherfucking wow. Moving on.
In 1897, Indiana tried to pass a bill stating that pi is equal to 3.2, but it never became law due to the intervention by a Purdue professor.
Hold the fuck on. Wait.
Yes.
Who did this?
The state of Indiana.
The state of Indiana wanted to change how math works.
Yes. They wanted to make the.
I'm moving to Indiana.
Yeah. That.
Fuck that.
Because math.
Yeah. Fuck math. If they can change it, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Pi equals blueberry. Fuck it.
While St. Lawrence was being executed by being held to a red-hot gridiron, he remarked, quote, "Turn me over. I'm done on this side." He's now the patron saint of comedians.
That is gangster. But why is he not the patron saint of rotisserie?
He might be.
It could be.
Those Catholics, they do love to do that.
What, just grill people?
No, make everything into a patron saint of somebody.
Being tortured to death, and he still comes
my
out
God.
with that.
Who's the patron saint of pedophiles? Was that too much?
That was a little too much.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
How about this? There's a fruit called
St. Chester. Did you? Crystal. I love how you just tried to slide that one right up under the rug there.
I really tried. I really did.
She wanted to slide it under the rug, but not hide it there. It created a lump, and now everybody stepped on it.
Megan Depp, he got a titan in his ass? What?
See, I don't know. We've got lots of people joining us.
I guess so, yeah.
We've Megan, Michael, Robert, and Crystal. Crystal's in the chat room.
Yeah.
How you doing, Crystal? Thank you for listening.
Do you want the honest
throw
answer
that up
to
on the
that?
big screen first?
Do you want the honest answer to that?
What?
No.
Okay. I don't want any of your honest answers
all
today.
right, you probably don't.
Because your RBF,
Not today.
Your RBF is on point.
Not today,
Okay.
Satan.
You throw that up on the big screen?
I'm honored that you called it a big screen. Thank you.
All right. How about this? There is a fruit called the pineberry, which is a white strawberry that tastes like a pineapple.
I want it.
A white strawberry that tastes like a pineapple.
Yes.
That actually sounds good.
Yeah.
I want that in my life.
No.
How about this? The world's oldest continually running hotel has been operating since 705 AD.
Really?
Yeah. 705 AD.
They leave the light on for you.
No, they leave the candle burning.
Fair enough.
What is that, the Super Aztec?
That was a good one. That was pretty good.
I don't know why, but I love that one. I think it was a combination of how bad the joke was and then Freeze's look on his face.
Because I got nothing.
Because history.
We'll leave the candle burning for you.
That's right. We'll leave the flame on for you.
How about this? Are we all familiar with Charles Darwin?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know him in the carnal sense, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my god.
Well, I would hope not.
Okay.
He
enough.
died like 100 years ago.
He makes me evolve.
I don't think that matters to him.
That's very true.
What?
Well, how about this? So Charles
Catch 'em while they're
Darwin.
warm.
Darwin is famous for finding and discovering all of these animals that people haven't seen before.
So they say.
Little known fact, he has actually eaten every animal he's ever discovered.
Oh my.
Wow.
Sweet baby Jesus.
At least one of every animal, not every single animal. Like, had its voracious appetite, just ate them all.
How many of them tasted like chicken?
Probably all of them.
Did he keep detailed notes?
Yes, he did.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about this? There is a species of fish called the slippery dick.
There's a species of dick called the slippery fish. I totally get it.
Wouldn't that be the smelly fish?
Damn it.
Only in your world, Ed.
I knew it was coming.
And by the way, it's 2017. I'm going to need you to start hitting better quality snatch, bro. Thank you. Need you to... Yeah, no.
How about this? Sea otters have a pouch in their body that they use to store their favorite rock.
Wait. What?
A pet rock?
No, not a pet rock.
Just
His
their
favorite rock.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
They don't treat their rocks like pets. They're part of the family. You can't do rocks like that.
You ready to have your minds blown and feel old all at the same time?
No.
Not particularly. Move past that.
Too fucking bad.
Okay, then. Bastard.
Will Smith is now older than Uncle Phil was at the beginning of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He's still fresh. He is still fresh.
Yeah.
He can still
Nightmare on My Street.
Wow, Crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that.
I'm going to need you to stop
Nah.
leaking and moving on. Yeah, I said that shit.
See a doctor.
I'm on one today.
Women are twice as likely to initiate a suicide attempt. However, men are 4 times more likely to succeed.
You know what that means?
We do it better.
No, that means twice as many women are making it look like accidents. Hey, look at that. I did math. Thank you, 2017.
Aluminum can be recycled over and over again without any loss to its quality. Therefore, a recycled beer can be back on the shelf within 60 days and be just as good as it was originally.
Unless there's Keystone in it.
Yeah. Keystone will actually leave a nasty
taste in your mouth. Yeah.
Bitter beer face.
Yeah.
Those are great commercials.
I need beer goggles to be able to go up and order a Keystone on purpose. I have to put on other beer goggles and then look at the Keystone like, oh, that looks like good beer.
Yeah.
And then drink that shit.
Well, and Freeze, this next one's for you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Tread lightly.
Just for you. It has been proven that vigorous masturbation can cause penile rupture.
Makes sense. Mine exploded. Actually, was.
Nope. Moving on.
I call it Mount Vesuvius. I'm going to step back. I'm going to ground myself from this microphone for a moment.
The expression on Crystal's face is priceless.
What?
You're off talk.
What? Off talk, really?
Is Granite City the new Pompeii?
We're not going to Pompeii this summer?
Hashtag history. All right, there is a drug that reduces... You can turn your mic back on, Freeze. Yeah. There is because otherwise it just sounds really fucked up, even more so than usual. There is a drug that reduces the urge to steal.
Hey, can't you take out the trash? Sorry, go ahead. I just wanted to experiment with that.
Okay.
Is that far away sound?
Oh, all right. Okay. So there's a drug that reduces the urge to steal.
Yeah, it's called heroin.
No, that
reduces the urge.
No. Not having heroin increases the urge to steal. When you have it, you're just like, oh yeah, I don't have to break in anywhere. I'm good. I'm happy. Warm blanket. Moving on.
Okay, South Koreans have released an iPhone app that gives lonesome cell phone owners regular messages from a digital girlfriend named Mina.
Mina is a slut. Do you know how many people there are in China?
That South Korea.
Oh, my bad.
There is a difference.
Do you know how many people there are in South Korea?
About 25 million.
Okay. Wait a minute. They get apps?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's South Korea, not North. You're thinking North Korea.
Oh, okay. My
South
bad.
Korea is actually very advanced.
Oh.
Just like it's very similar.
Yeah, that's where Kias come from.
God,
Exactly.
that would be fucked up walking across that border.
Oh yeah. Dude, no, you wouldn't be able to walk across that border because you'd be fucking dead.
No, in fact, they have guards. There's 3 guards on one side,
yes.
and the 2 stare at each other, and the one stares off into the distance. The one in the distance is to keep people from crossing the wall.
Yeah.
The 2 that are staring at each other are there to make sure that neither one of them abandons and just goes across the border.
I know I did that as a grass is straight dope fact at the very beginning.
I think you did.
Yeah, I did.
About a year ago?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Do you think they're still standing there?
Probably.
Okay.
They're
Also,
peeing
that's a clear
themselves.
indicator that your job sucks.
Yes.
Like if your job is to watch somebody else to make sure that they do their job, and their job is to watch you and make sure you stay to do your job, your job's fucked up.
I want to know how they do shift changes.
Swing your partner, do-si-do.
Oh,
seriously?
Phil.
I wonder what happens if you call off.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Depends on what side of the border.
They're
you're
like, I'm not going to make it into work today. They're like, or tomorrow.
All right.
Moving forward.
Moving
Crystal, come on.
What?
I just can't.
What?
Really? We're going to do that? Just don't. That thing, it's so emasculating.
It's beautiful.
It's
Drinking beer actually helps strengthen your bones and teeth because it gives you a healthy dose of silicon.
I am immortal. So sorry. In fact, I was feeling real Captain America last night. It was awesome.
I'm sure you were.
Oh,
did you get to fuck Black Widow?
No.
Then it wasn't worth it.
No. I just hooked up White Wife and it was all right.
Okay. Well, she does have red hair.
Not everywhere.
Oh, okay. Sarcasm. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Sarcasm makes you mentally stronger, which is very effective when dealing with emotional stress and frustration.
Wait, does it make the user stronger or
Yes.
the receiver of the sarcasm stronger?
The speaker of it.
Because I feel like it works both ways.
No.
I feel like the more I'm sarcastic to somebody, the more tough I make them.
No.
Really?
No, the more they just laugh at you.
Well, I mean, I'll take that too.
Or get angry.
Or that.
Yeah. How about this? Al-Qaeda targets and kills more Muslims than anyone else. 98% of those slaughtered by Al-Qaeda are citizens of Muslim nations.
I've got nothing for that.
Okay. Crying is actually good for your health.
Really?
Flushing unhealthy bacteria out of your body, strengthening the immune system, and relieving stress are all benefits of crying.
Past the eyes, though?
Yes.
I feel like that's not right.
It is.
Okay, moving on.
Don't question me, motherfucker.
Why not?
Because
I just
fucking
questioned
best.
you. Now fucking deal with it.
How about this? After being dumped by his girlfriend, a man sold the engagement ring and bought himself a full suit of Halo armor.
Fair trade. Yeah. Shit. I'd have showed up at her house in it.
That'd have been pretty boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been like, this could have been you, but you'll never have John 1:17.
All right.
That's 1.17.
I'm getting crystal juices all over me over here.
Well, you did hand her the big pink rod to make it happen, so there that is. And she's just been playing with it and just blowing on it, and there's slick.
I find happiness in this.
Glistening,
okay?
what? Slick, glistening wetness moving all around the room?
Yes.
Okay, that is fair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And across the
how do you move on beyond that?
and across the internet, millions of zippers dropped.
All right, last three hits. There is something called a Gulabi gang. It is the name of a gang of women in India, and when one of their gang members calls, they beat up abusive husbands with brooms.
Oh yeah, that was. I saw that in a movie. What was it? Damn it, what movie was that? I forget, but I saw it.
Slumdog Millionaire?
No.
Practical Magic?
No.
India?
What is it with you in that pink thing? Okay. Can someone take a picture?
No. Oh, it's coming out the side.
Of that? Oh,
it's
wow. Prince Albert.
It's
That's always my fear.
There's already a wet spot on the chair.
Woohoo! It's
moist.
I'm not sorry.
A woman will base 55% of her initial impression of a man on his appearance, 38% on his style of speaking, and 7% of what he actually says.
Oh, well.
Might have to take that upstairs.
Yeah,
I don't think we have any napkins down
here.
here.
You keep going.
How do you not have napkins down here?
Because you're just nuts on the
Really? Seriously? Because I'm out, and I think we talked about that.
Did you actually seal that?
Fuck napkins. Bath towels, because I'm a motherfucking professional.
Socks?
Beach towels.
Wow.
You want to hold this tie?
No.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going to put your big pink
bucket. Look, hey, down there on the floor. No, actually, that might be a snot rack. I'm good. Never mind.
I can't see it's not.
I'm pretty sure it's not, but I was trying to be a little.
Just for those of you who are listening and can't see anything, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with all of Crystal's goo that's coming out of her rod.
Okay. You know what? I'm no longer invested in this mission. You put it that way, and now I'm done. Crystal, you're on your fucking own.
You know what?
How about this? I think this is pretty rock and roll. When asked if he was gay in an interview, Kurt Cobain replied, and I quote, "I'm not gay, although I wish I were, just to piss off homophobes."
Wow.
And that is Grass's straight dope.
I mean, damn.
That's pretty cool, though.
That is.
Yeah.
He would have had a heart-shaped box.
Oh, we got Elizabeth kicking in on the chat room now also.
Yes.
Which, by the way, you can find at Spreaker.com/user/freeze.
Yes.
You
Don't
can
spell
also
freeze right. You have to spell it wrong.
PHREZE.
Yes.
Or you can just go to our Facebook page and just search It Is What It Is podcast. I actually put a link on it today.
Wow.
I know.
Look at us.
I know.
You know what?
2017 so good.
Yeah.
Michael said something, and then now it all makes sense.
The couch is the napkin.
Correct.
The
craft sticky grenade.
Did he?
They
really?
tested on Winona Ryder.
The couch is the napkin?
The couch is the napkin.
Demna is the patron saint of mental illness.
Hey, sometimes I get lonely. Sometimes the couch is the woman.
Okay. You guys enjoying your seats over there?
All I can say is giggity goo.
I don't think about it.
They'll never enjoy them as much as I did.
All right, what are we going to talk about next?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, well, I am pretty sure that Ed's going to have some fresh new history. Although, judging by the caliber of vagina he talks about, it's probably
not that fresh.
Probably going to be just new history. So,
Dang it.
here we go. Come on, Ed. Hook it up. What the? Okay.
Pornhub 3D.
All right, Ed. Wow.
There we go.
Ed. Okay.
Let's talk about your search history a little bit.
I'm setting you
Let's
out.
discuss that.
I'm setting you out. First entry in Ed's Google search history.
Google.
Pornhub 3D. Not just regular Pornhub. He goes home, lights a candle, puts on his Cocculus Rift, and just goes to town. You nasty motherfucker. Ed, I'm going to need you to do better.
Obviously, he's doing pretty well for himself.
Apparently, he's doing just fine.
3D? There's a Pornhub 3D?
Oh, yeah?
Okay, wow, you sound way too happy
Right,
about
you
that.
are so excited about that.
You sounded, oh my God. That's, wow.
It is definitely an experience.
Okay, you know what? You're gonna.
This makes me want to go home and
yourself.
hook
Take a
up
shower.
my VR.
I'm giving.
Also take a shower.
I'm giving this conversation 1 star on Yelp. I'm done.
Point of view 3D porn. Michael just posted.
Yeah, nope.
All right, Andrew, this one's for you.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. PA man. That'd be Pennsylvania. Robs bank with note written on rehab discharge papers.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Police say a Philadelphia man signed himself out of the Chester County Drug and Alcohol Rehab Center, took a cab to a nearby bank, and robbed it, using a note scribbled on his discharge papers. That's good thinking right there. 25-year-old Jamal Goodwin was arrested Tuesday and charged with robbery, theft, and other offenses stemming from Monday's holdup at Who the Hell Cares. Police say Goodwin took just over $5,000 in cash before fleeing in a mainline taxi cab.
Oh, I bet that was a hell of a tip, too. But I have a question.
Yes?
How do you pay for the first cab to get to the bank?
He might
Probably
have $10
told the
on.
cab to
Wait out
right
front.
here. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And when he came out running out with a
If
bag
the
of money.
taxi cab accepted the tip, would he be
Does that make
considered
him an
accessory?
accomplice?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. They're probably still going to want to talk about it, though. Really? That's what we're doing now?
Yes.
Okay.
Freeze, this one's on you.
It's on me. Get it off.
Get it all over. Well, actually, Michael just posted a couple things. Cockmented reality, splugel gas.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Police broke into a car to save a frozen elderly woman, only to realize it was a mannequin.
Wow.
Before I read this story, I would like to go on record as saying at least these people put in more effort than the people on that one
The
story.
guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where the guy was in
they
just
had
getting
50
tickets.
million tickets?
Yeah, he was just getting tickets for like 3 days, just sitting there, just dead. Everybody's like, "Oh, we gonna get this money." All right. The elderly woman had a somewhat shocked look on her face, her mouth slightly open underneath an oxygen mask, as she sat buckled in the front passenger seat. This sounds like retirement home porn.
And no, that is not in my search history.
I was going to say.
She had a somewhat shocked look on her face, her mouth. It's like, what the hell? Oh, God, it's going to be a pop-up, and I'm scared. Okay. The car parked on the sidewalk was partially covered in a thin layer of snow. Temperatures in the small city of Hudson, New York, were in the single digits that Friday morning. A citizen saw the woman and frantically called 911, according to news reports. The elderly woman had frozen to death, she told authorities. Hudson police rushed to the location of the Subaru. Okay, wow, no wonder she froze.
Really?
What? I'm just saying. Officers were unable to find the owner of the car, so they smashed the back passenger side window, only to find that the woman was actually a life-size mannequin. The mannequin was extremely realistic. And
that means it wasn't a mannequin.
It was wearing women's clothing, glasses, and its face was covered in liver spots.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that's a lot of work to put in a mannequin. Okay. Police said the mannequin was there for CPR training, and that the car's owner is a sales manager for a company that manufactures medical training aids.
Mm-hmm.
The owner, who was not named, was incredulous that officers had broken his car window, according to CBS New York. Somebody was cheating the carpool lane. That's what the fuck that's about. Somebody was cheating the carpool lane.
I'm sorry, but that does look very realistic.
Somebody wanted to park up front at Walmart.
I didn't even see the damn
You
picture.
bogus piece of shit.
Oh, sorry.
It really did look like an old woman. Yeah, it really
Alright.
did. Well, a dead old woman.
All right, Crystal.
What?
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
done
Crystal, you
blowing
think
bubbles.
you think you can stop blowing long enough to...
I just said that I would... Look,
Okay.
mother-
I understand. Look, I understand. You get a wet phallus and just go all nuts, but I just
Shut
need you
up.
to...
U.S. Marshal is arrested for pointing a gun at a McDonald's employee after getting into an argument about waiting too long in line. Really? That's what...
Have you seen those lines?
Ew.
Right?
Ew.
A U.S. Marshal, tired of waiting for his McDonald's order, ended up threatening an employee with a gun, police said Sunday. Deputy Marshal Charles Brown was arrested early Saturday morning, accused of menacing a McDonald's worker at a location in Brooklyn where no one cares. Brown walked in about 1:20 a.m. and got into an argument with an employee about waiting too long in line, according to authorities. He later produced a gun and threatened the McDonald's worker. Brown was later arrested and charged with reckless endangerment and menacing.
Really?
He wanted his damn McChicken.
At 1:20 a.m. I didn't even know that they were still open.
I feel like that's a McNuggets
How long
order.
was
at
he
that
waiting
time.
at
No.
1:20
See,
a.m.?
That was a
That's stoner
McChicken
time,
order,
dude.
and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Have you seen? Has anybody seen the article about the guy who was masturbating with a McChicken? No one saw that?
No.
Just me?
No.
Okay.
Apparently he really was loving it.
He really was loving it.
chickenporn.com?
No. I ended up in the dark side of YouTube the other day. We don't want to talk about it.
That's actually known as porn.
Why do I feel...
No.
Why do I feel like I want to see
No.
your search history?
You want to see my search history?
Not really.
Cool.
No.
Mine's,
Oh my God, no. Moving on.
Let's see.
Hey, look, there's another article. Principal treated faculty to Yankees game with tickets meant for students. Oh, wow. The tickets was for the students, and the teachers was just like, fuck them, we're going.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
I would do that.
Damn.
Just kidding.
A Brooklyn principal treated himself and 43 on-the-job faculty members to a Yankees game with complimentary tickets meant for students. The Yankees gave 100 tickets to Progress High School for professional careers in Williamsburg to attend a 1 p.m. game on the representation that the tickets were to be used primarily for students. Despite the school's claim that many of the students would attend the game, only 4 students went. Damn. Boy, they really click up in high school, don't they?
It is New York.
You really got to know somebody to get in.
What I want to know is there were 43 on-the-job faculty members plus the principal.
And the 4 kids.
And the 4 students.
Where's the other 50 tickets?
Where's the other 52 tickets?
Yeah.
Scalping.
Probably.
Hey, you want to go to this game?
They had the economics teacher doing that.
Right.
That's Yankee fans for you.
Oh, what? Really? That's so fucked up. That's... All teams matter.
And it's true.
Okay, it does.
All right.
Oh.
Last one. Andrew?
Dear Mr. Thief, cops leave epic note to shoplifter.
Nice.
It might just be the best police note ever. Police in Marietta, Georgia put up a humorous post on Facebook addressed to a shoplifter at a pawn shop who apparently still has a lot to learn about the theft game, like not leaving your ID, or fingerprints, or not doing your dirty work in full view of the cameras.
Hold on, I do all my dirty work in full view of the cameras.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Quote, "Sir, you must have forgot that you gave the clerk your driver's license with all of your personal information, as well as providing him with your fingerprint when completing the pawn ticket before you stole from him, which, by the way, was also on camera," the Post reads.
Oh, please tell me he tagged him in it. That would be great.
Then the cops issued the man a challenge and chided him for making their job a little too easy. Quote, "Please at least try to hide. The judge has already signed the warrant. When you make it this easy, it takes all the fun out of chasing bad guys." End quote. The next day, Marietta police tweeted rather sarcastically that the guy, accused of stealing a military knife worth $200 from the pawn shop, had been caught.
Wow.
Quote, "Fortunately for us, he turned out to be just as bad at hide and seek as he is at stealing. He was picked up by our morning watch officer after a search. It was quite short."
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, read the tweet. Go back.
Okay. Let's see. An update to yesterday's shoplifter. Fortunately for us, he turned out to be just as bad at hide and seek as he is at stealing. He was picked up by our morning watch officers after a search. It was quite short. We also found all of his drugs and the stolen property he took from the pawn shop.
That's what I wanted.
He is currently being watched over by the deputies at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center. Police identified the man as Dale Jonathan Tice.
No, that's a lie.
Rachel Tice!
Dale Jonathan Tice identified the man as Dale Jonathan Tice.
And said he was arrested at a local motel on theft and drug charges.
And that
I've
is
got
Fresh
family
Media
that lives
Stream.
out in Marietta.
Oh, well, there's your tip for the day, kids. Don't do drugs, and then steal from a pawn shop on camera, leaving your fingerprints and ID. We need you to do better.
And also don't leave your search history visible.
That was on you, man. You really, wow. I would never let you all see my search history. That was a fuck up on your part. Oh.
But seriously, have you
Nope.
you have the VR
Nope.
goggles, Freeze?
Nope.
Have you never tried it?
Nope.
I've looked for it.
Pornhub 3D.
Yeah,
No.
you need to.
Now, okay, wait. I need justification for that statement. Why exactly do I need to?
It is very different.
Okay.
First off, whoever made that sound,
that was Phil nutting. That was fucking.
It is a very different experience. Of course, sex can't. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, it is a very different experience.
Hey, Ed,
I'll take your word
if you're
for
going to keep digging the hole, don't pick your shovel out, bro. Finish the job you started. Okay, so now we, all right. Hey, let me ask you a question, though. If you're doing this, why the fuck aren't you masturbating before you come into the show?
I did this yesterday.
Also, I'm never loaning you my VR headset.
at least you don't have to worry about it slipping out of his hands.
Oh, Lord, no. Oh, no.
Or maybe you do. I don't know. Depends on how fresh. The freshest of new history.
We're fucking done. Okay.
Moving on.
Did anybody do anything in ball throwing and stick swinging?
Not in ball throwing and stick swinging.
Okay.
Except for hockey sticks.
Ball kicking.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have soccer yet, except for STL.
Is it football?
That's, I was talking about.
Is the football?
Football?
Is the football?
They don't really use a lot of foot in football.
They use enough of it, okay, for it to be considered football.
With St. Louis bringing in a soccer team.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Say what?
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna try a soccer team now.
Supposedly.
Okay, because you know what, we didn't do well with our own football.
LA is actually trying to give us back the Rams.
That's the truth.
And how did we respond to that?
You can keep them. We don't fucking want them.
They've been tainted.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have been part of that meeting. I'd have been like, these hoes ain't loyal.
So what I want to know is, when the football players left St. Louis, did they have to sell all their guns when they moved to California?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Ed's been passionate about this one.
Okay, let's get into it.
We talked about it. So, Ed, please bring us up to speed.
On your guns.
I just think California is a communist state.
Oh, damn. Okay, fair enough.
Just throw it out there.
He's
Okay.
like a communist state on a flat earth with lion astronauts, and let's do this. Let's do this. All right. California has done... Now, in defense, I did do like this much research. into the stuff that
which is
Ed was
more
talking.
research than you typically do. For
It's
this
like
show.
it's like this much more research than I
Yeah.
typically do. Yes. Apparently, and I'll just give you the short version. California decided to say, how can we turn a bunch of law-abiding citizens into felons without any effort on their part? And the answer was, we'll pass gun laws. We'll pass new gun laws.
Mhm.
And a couple of these, I can understand why, but only because, humanity kind of sucks right now.
Mhm.
But for real, on a fundamental level, just speaking as someone who doesn't plan to go out and randomly shoot anyone today, I think that some of these are bullshit.
Excessive?
Yeah, just a wee bit. Ed, please.
First off, and this is my biggest pet peeve. Number one.
Wait, is it a pet peeve or is that peeve part of your family?
It ain't part of the family.
I want people to get away from that. If you're cold, your peeve is cold. Bring it inside.
Oh my god.
All right. Number one is what they call high capacity magazines.
Okay.
They're saying 30 rounds is high capacity. 30 rounds is actually standard capacity.
Okay.
Now,
for what kind of
what kind of
weapon are we talking about?
we're talking AR-15s as well as AK-47s.
Gotcha. So the ones that they consider assault rifles.
Correct.
Okay.
Now,
which I have a problem with that term too.
Yeah, we'll discuss that here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the 30-round capacity, again, it is standard. Now, California has made a law to where you cannot have any magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. Prior to all of this, any magazines were grandfathered in. Any 30-round magazines were grandfathered in. Now, since these laws have passed, you have to either, 1, surrender the magazines to law enforcement, 2, sell them to a federal firearms license dealer, 3, permanently alter the magazine to where it will only accept 10 rounds, or 4, take it out of state. I'm sorry, I don't have property in another state, so can't do that.
You need to get your game up there, hustler. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Number 2, as you just pointed out, assault rifle. The AR and AR-15 does not stand for assault rifle. It actually stands for Armalite, which was the company that came up with the initial design.
No, I did not know that.
Yes, and the 15, it's because it was the 15th model.
All right.
It's no different than a Glock G17.
Now, I have fired one of those. There's a YouTube video. You'll never see it. Moving on.
Armalite actually made different models, and that being said, the AR-7 was one of the earlier ones, which was a 22 long rifle. The AR-15 came later, and again, it was the name of the company and the model number. Big misnomer there.
Okay.
All right.
So
I feel like I'm boring people.
No. I'm really listening to it. And I was doing this post thing because I forgot to do it at the beginning of the day. I'm going to tell you the one that bothers me. We were talking about. Oh, and here's Robert. There we are.
There we go.
Which, by the way, Robert, thank you for tuning in. Hoorah! And he says, unconstitutional. Second Amendment guarantees us the right to defend ourselves against our own government. Therefore, if the U.S. government has it, we as a citizen have the right to own it as well.
Agreed 1,000%, Robert.
How do we do 1,000%?
Freeze.
I'm
Don't do it.
I'm just asking.
100 times 10.
Damn it.
Because math.
No.
We know you suck at it, buddy. It's okay.
You know what? That's
What?
right.
What's the matter, buddy?
Nothing. I was trying to figure out the best way to tell you to fuck off, and I had nothing. Anyway, here's the one that bothers me the absolute most. Whoa.
What in the hell is that?
That is either my home theater or someone is driving down my throat with a subwoofer. I don't know what the hell that is. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I
can hear it.
I can feel it in my ears.
It's got to. Hold on. Okay, I don't know. Somebody apparently is showing off in the neighborhood. I want
shaking
that.
your basement.
Right, I want that system. Like, I want that, all of it, every bit of it. Okay, so the problem that I have with it when we were discussing the whole gun thing is the background checks for ammo purchase. That's the one that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Because, see, while I'm not a weapons aficionado, I think that in order to make the whole firearm thing work, I think you have to put the bullets that you need a background check to buy into the gun that you already needed a background check to purchase. See how that kind of bugs me? You see?
No, I don't see that.
Okay, you already have done a background check, extensive background check to register the gun. Okay, and that's sans bullet. That's without round. Okay, now you're having to again get into these processes of background checking and all of this to get ammunition for that gun. I think that when it comes to hunters, private security personnel, shooting instructors, that's going to end up real damn time consuming.
Oh yeah,
and problematic.
The way I equate it is having a background check on ammo is very similar to having a background check on buying gas. Gasoline is just as deadly as a bullet.
I got to know how many bullets he's using. I want to know.
Did you see the chat room?
Yes, I'm looking, and we've got comments in here. And it says, Michael says, my issue is that the Second Amendment regulations extends to defensive firearms like Class 3 armor vests and helmets. And is that true?
And also, so the feds can have NATO rounds, yet the citizen has no armor to stop said rounds.
Well, first of all, if you're going to be man, I wish that would stop. I don't know what that is, but my issue with that is we're supposed to be able to defend ourselves against the government if the government gets to clowning.
Okay.
But yet, it seems like they're like, hey, it's like that scene in Men in Black when Tommy Lee Jones takes the big gun off the shelf.
Right.
It's like Tommy Lee Jones is the government and Will Smith is the citizen, and he's like, noisy cricket. Like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know, and that kind of bothers me.
Wow.
Here's why it really, really bugs the shit out of me.
Okay.
The fact that I understand the problem that they're trying to solve. I totally get it.
They're trying to prevent mass.
They're trying to prevent mass shootings. They're trying to prevent criminals from having guns. They're trying to prevent gun accidents and kids dying from, you know, in-home gun accidents and things like that.
Right.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Without counting, I'm going to say that we've probably revamped gun laws ever since gun ownership amongst citizens became a thing way, way back. Like, you know,
the first gun laws came out in the 1920s.
Okay, so 1920s to 2017, so almost 100 years, okay, of gun laws. People are still mass shooting people. Just you know, I've been kind of keeping up with the internet that way. All right, we just had that, and though I hate to say it, and though I hate to live in a world where it happens, there are still in-home firearm accidents. This is still happening. And don't get me started on the criminals, because I do believe that they have more guns than actual citizens do.
And I guess the problem I always come back to is, by the way, Megan wants to know where the box of assorted penises she ordered from you off Craigslist 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. That's it's on a Slamazon order. It's in my piss list.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's face it, citizens follow the law. Criminals don't follow the law. So what takes a criminal from going to Nevada or Oregon or Montana or Utah or whatever states are close to there, Arizona, New Mexico, I don't care.
Right.
Going to there, getting the shit that they want, and then going back to California. And
it's not even a matter of that. We're not talking about criminals even going to gun shows and purchasing weapons. We're not talking about criminals going to reputable FFLs, okay, and purchasing guns. We're talking about back alley deals.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about gang presences. We're talking about guns that are stolen from reputable dealers by felons and criminals using guns to get more guns. These particular measures really only solve the problem after the fact. Okay, that is driving me absolutely insane. I have to know what that is. Y'all continue. I'm going to find that sound and kill it.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. Keep going.
Okay. Someone's going to die. Okay.
Ooh.
Well,
I literally just had the big ball sack jammed into my throat.
Well, now see, that sounds more like our show.
Wow.
Well, the ball sack being shoved into your throat is a little disturbing. Not the most disturbing thing you've ever said, but I got nothing.
Wow.
I got nothing. Crystal, what do you think of all this?
What?
What do you think of all this?
You know I haven't been paying attention.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Apparently my home theater is a lot more solid than my house is. So that's, yeah. My bad.
But that's cute.
What's cute? I just got here. What is it?
Nothing. He asked me what I thought about all of this.
About all of what?
See, he's done. Already forgot.
Fuck, you guys were just talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh, the gun laws?
Sure, yeah.
You think gun laws are cute?
No, I
Okay.
said, I haven't been paying attention. But that's cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
What? Bottom line, you want to make changes. Make some changes on the behalf of the people. Okay. When a criminal wants to do one of these mass shootings, where do they go? To a gun-free zone.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of gun-free zones and allow people to carry in these formerly gun-free zones.
Okay, but and I'm only playing devil's advocate here. Keep in mind, I mentioned earlier, humanity sucks, and not everybody plays by the rules. Okay, I think that there are a lot of other systemic failures in society that need to be addressed before we just decide we're going to go ahead and pop the locks off the triggers. And that's the issue.
I'm not saying what I'm saying is, for example, an amusement park like Six Flags. No, you should not be able to have guns in there.
He said, "Raging rivers only."
It's cool when it's hot.
But, for example, in a movie theater, there's no reason why I should be disarmed when I'm going into a movie theater.
I don't know, because I really hate it when people talk during the movie. See, again, that's one of them systemic problems.
Yeah, the person that hasn't even seen The Princess Bride.
Oh, here we go.
Which, by the way,
okay,
yeah, because Bitch just chimed in on that.
Okay,
Like I wasn't paying attention until you said The Princess Bride.
There we go.
Like I almost brought it with me.
Thank you for Ed. Thank you.
I almost brought it.
I
with
told
me.
you I'd call you out on the air.
Only like the greatest movie ever.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Very correct.
Okay, I've never seen the movie.
What? Which is problematic. Like I noticed that this morning. Like I don't get on Facebook and shit.
Huh?
And so like I very rarely see posts from other people. But I happened to hop on there this morning because it's my granny's birthday. Happy birthday, Granny. I hope you're not listening because that would be really bad.
Happy birthday.
But I saw that and my heart broke.
You saw that I had not watched The Princess Bride.
Yes, like I died a little bit on the inside.
Okay.
Like I've got like 4 copies of it, so I can loan you one. But it is on Netflix, so I'm really thinking that you should go ahead and like watch it for the sake of humanity.
Freeze, you are universally hated for what you posted this morning.
Can I wait until after the show, maybe, and watch
Nah,
it?
go ahead.
Yeah,
now.
No.
I can quote it to you.
Not gonna do it.
Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, you were talking about my search history.
Oh,
like
here we
it's
go.
so funny. Not even kidding.
Oh, here we go.
Like that's
That's a big penis.
Open tab, like constantly. It's not a penis, you fucking dick.
That is but you looked. I love it. She's like, it's not a dick. Well, maybe.
It's not a dick. You're an asshole.
Was it a picture of Freeze?
Oh, See, why? Just why?
You see, the Princess Bride really doesn't surprise me when it comes to Freeze. I mean, this is the guy who still hasn't picked up an episode of Doctor Who.
Here we go.
I haven't either.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is
Here comes
the
Phil with
guy
all his tiny,
that-
whiny shit.
This is the guy that is in the radio DJ business and still hasn't seen
Pump Up the fucking volume.
You know what? First of all, I'll give you a point for saying that I'm in the radio business. I love you for that. But then I take away the point for you still ranting about this fucking movie
that nobody
You
has
need
ever
to
seen.
see it.
But nobody's ever seen it.
Bullshit.
No, not bullshit. Nobody's fucking seen the
Have
movie.
you seen it, Phil?
No.
Exactly. You're you're 1 out of 5 people that has seen this movie in this room.
Which apparently
You
makes
see
you
Samantha
nobody.
Mathis topless.
Okay, there's lots of women who have been topless in movies, and I've seen them.
How are you jazzed out about that and you watch Pornhub 3D?
Because they're closer to them on 3D.
You got to figure, when Pump Up the Volume
like
first
real.
came out, I was like, what, 13?
I don't know.
Yeah, because nobody's ever seen the movie.
Right, I don't know what age you started pumping it up.
Okay.
Just saying. So, next subject.
Okay.
And this one's going to be a doozy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Where are you going?
So, social media is afire here lately.
Uh-huh.
Over the group of reprobates.
Here we go.
Yeah, yep, oh yeah.
From Chicago.
I'm motherfucking going
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Bring it.
Mm-hmm. So we have this group of reprobates that decided that for fun and for kicks, and possibly because everything resembling a positive support structure in their life failed them, they decided that they are going to kidnap I hate saying mentally disabled. I don't know what the term is there.
Well, no.
It's fine.
Either mentally challenged or mentally disabled. You can say either one.
I don't like that.
Well, which is better, slow or mentally disabled?
You know what? How about
mentally challenged?
How about they kidnapped somebody with a very unique set of issues that made it easier for these punks to violate his civil rights, take away his feeling as a person, terrify him, make him feel as if he were going to die. And you know what? I'm not going to win any popularity points by what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Dear Earth, please stop pulling the fucking race card. I'm goddamn sick of it. I really am. First of all, I'd like to go on record as saying thank you to each and everyone that is here. I actually meant to tell everybody prior to coming in that effective January moving forward, like until the end of ever, I'm going to avoid saying or engaging in things that are going to make anybody feel racially like a person, less like a person. That's done. Finito. That shit's on the bus. Okay. In response to this, because see, I watched the video. I watched it. I watched it up until about maybe 4 minutes from the end. And then I actually just became so... I was enraged to the point that I actually almost became ill. Like, you hear people talk about that. That made me sick. And, they, it's a figurative expression. No, this actually made me sick. There was a chemical change within me. It was significantly different at the end of that video than it was at the beginning. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what I saw. I'm going to tell you what disgusted me.
Okay.
There's this young teenage girl who apparently was, at least at the beginning, the focus of most of the video, in and of that it was her Facebook Live. She went on Facebook Live, which, as we know, is everybody's new way of sharing the moment that they're in right then and there to spread that message throughout the internet. And while this girl's on, she's consistently saying, and I counted it, I think I lost count at like 10. She's counting where there's people in her comments saying, people saying y'all going to jail. People saying we're going to jail. And they just shrugged it off. Now, a lot of people are upset about the racist comments that were made during the entire thing. And a lot of people have been so upset that they have done the ever popular thing that I hate the absolute most. Go ahead and kick that heater on there, Bill. The thing that I hate, the thing that I hated the absolute most, aside from what happened in the video, okay, aside from that,
it's a very warm jacket.
What pissed me off more was that they possessed something more dead inside than I think the word apathy can actually describe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what upset me even more beyond that was I'm looking at these social media posts, and now people are asking questions like, where is the outrage? And that if the races of the individuals were inverted, then public reaction would be different. The reaction of civil rights leaders or supposed civil rights activists would be different. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit, and I'm calling bullshit on all fronts. And here's why. Shit like this happens all the time, every day, countless times a day, in corners of our country that we don't give a shit about. We don't think about it. We don't talk about it. In fact, we love being Americans so much, it gives us the right to come in here every Sunday and have fun and talk shit and joke. And I love that. I do. I love that freedom. Why, just why, can we not resist the temptation to turn everything into a race issue when it boils down to a human issue? Because, see, I watched the video.
Yeah.
But what I really was doing was listening. When I metaphorically closed my eyes and listened, I didn't hear black kids torturing a white disabled man. What I heard was 5 people who, as far as I'm concerned, at the very least temporarily have revoked their right to exist among us and in society. They tortured another human being.
Yeah.
Period. And when
For what?
For kicks, for fun, because it was something to do. And you know what? For all the racial shit that they spurted out while all of this is going on, my question was this: you want to make it a race issue? Fine. Let's go ahead and make it a race issue. Let me ask this one question. If I, as a black man, am supposed to be angry about the way that I am treated by white people or by races that are not my own, if I'm supposed to be angry about this, if I am supposed to be angry because I feel as if I am not respected, if I feel as if I am not treated as a person, okay, 5/5 of a person, why? What would possess me to make that my go-to plan? What makes that okay? Humanity, this is a question I'm actually fucking asking. Because there are people right now that if they haven't tuned out, they're like, oh, no, he's fucked up. No.
No, you're not fucked up.
No. It's just wrong. Period. Take away the race, take away the political concern, take away the socioeconomic concern. It doesn't matter. You take those same individuals, you put them in any situation. You put them in the highest mansion up in the Hamptons, and the same shit happens. You know what? It's still as fucked up.
Right.
It is still as reprehensible. It is still as wrong. What is even more wrong is the people that have come up and said, well, if it was this, then people would be acting this way. When the fuck did we start keeping score?
Oh, we've been keeping score.
That doesn't
for a long
make it
time.
right, because you know what? Every time that I have seen a reaction that says, well, if it was this, if that kid had been black, or if those kids had been white, Or, well, what happened when this happened? I've seen the side-to-side post. The white man that was charged with rape, can't remember his name, but, got off.
Stanford rapist.
Got off very light sentence. And then next to him, I think there was a picture of Michael Vick, who got all those years for dogfighting and all that. And the post was to illustrate a racial inequity in the justice system. Bullshit. Bullshit. Our system, convoluted and broken as it is still our system. And if you expect people to treat you with dignity within that system, so too you must. You have to fucking behave. It's the old axiom: give respect to get respect.
Right.
People say all the time, respect is earned, not given. This is absolute horseshit. Because you know what? You can do anything you want to attempt to earn someone's respect. If you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it.
Right.
It's up to that person. Respect is always given. And so, knowing that, why in the fuck is it okay to keep score? And why is it okay to try to make this a race issue, even regardless of the epitaphs and all that spit during the attack, regardless of any ugly things that have ever been said when crosses have been burned on yards, or when people have been attacked in the streets, or during the civil rights movement when they turned fire hoses on people. Okay? It's just wrong. It disgusts me that people want to turn the issue of a person being terrified for their life, mutilated, abused, frightened, that they want to turn that issue into a scorekeeper, a harbinger over what race has done more wrong. Because you know what? Every post that I see that makes that comparison, in my opinion, pisses in that kid's face. I'm actually personally disgusted because I wanted to make a point to remember that kid's name. I wanted to remember it. I wanted to say it. Not the white man that was tortured in the video. Not the developmentally disabled kid that was victimized by a group of hoodlums. A human fucking being that was hurt and terrified for no goddamn reason at all. And every time we make the comparison about who's done what and who's done more, we shit in that kid's face and we piss on everything that he went through. And it disgusts me because I wanted to say his name and I don't have it. But nonetheless, he's a person.
Right.
Period. People, when they are victimized, regardless of why they're victimized, and regardless of who it is doing the victimizing, they're still people. Deal with that issue first. Address that first. Because you know what? If we sink as much effort into that as we do further widening the chasm between us, we're never going to get anything done. Fucking period, paragraph, I'm done.
Very well said.
Y'all, it's all y'all. I've said what I've had to say. I'm disgusted by I fucking hate it.
I'll add on to just a little bit more. As the father of a son who's autistic and who will grow up to be labeled as someone who is mentally disabled or mentally challenged, most likely, watching that video and watching the terror in his eyes. Also, I couldn't finish the video myself, same as you, Freeze, because it also made me sick to my stomach, and I had to stop because I immediately imagined my own son in the same predicament.
Yep.
And Phil, I'm sure you probably felt the same way with your son. And it scares me that there are Facebook posts that I'm now seeing who are approving and condoning what those individuals did to that man. And it doesn't there's nothing good about this. There's nothing decent about this. There's nothing human about what happened to that young man. And the fact you're right in that there is a lot of scorekeeping. That, oh well, this story, this guy got off, or this guy, these groups didn't, or hey, this has got to be, these all got to be a part of BLM, or they got to be a part of, or hey, if you're fine with this, then you're KK. I mean, it's just there doesn't need to be any more scorekeeping. What there needs to be change in how we have lost our ability as a society to remember that we're all human and that we're all a part of the same. That we're all part of the human race. That we're not that we're not black. We're not white. We're not, Hispanic. We're not Asian. We're all a part of the same thing. And I know I've cracked a lot of jokes in the past, but I still have always come back to the fact that, Crystal is my sister. Freeze is my brother. So is Ed. So is Phil. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same country. We're all just trying to make it, do what's best, maybe pay our bills, and live life. And this tit for tat shit, because they did this, maybe they deserved it because this happened, or hey, slavery's been around for 500 years, so we gotta take it out of white people's hides. I've seen more than this.
Why you do that?
Ain't no blood on the blade.
Okay, is that the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, because I've not watched it. Like, I refuse to. I can't.
I'm with Crystal on that one. I could not bring myself to watch it.
Like, I just not as a black woman, but as a person. Okay, as a mother, like I can't.
If someone did that to my child, I would cut a swath of blood and death from one side of reality to the other. So I can only imagine how this kid's family feels.
I was like, the whole week, my thoughts have been on my son. And those who have met Brandon, his is a very happy kid. He's a very trusting kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he could very easily be manipulated, as this kid was.
Right.
To a so-called friend, going to hang out with. It's at things like this that I feel more protective over my son, and I can't imagine ever wanting him to leave the house. I don't care if he grows to the age of 50. I feel the only way I can protect him is if he is always with me.
Yeah.
That's like I as much as I'd love for him to have his own life.
But now let me ask you a question. How hot does the anger boil within you, knowing that you live in a world where
that has
you
to be
have
a thing.
to feel where you have to feel like that?
It's beyond. It's breached the boiling point. I have never been more angry, and you know me. I am a very happy person. I trust everybody.
Yeah.
You see situations like this, and it's very hard to know who you can trust anymore, except those that are really close to you.
Yeah.
I can't go up to a stranger anymore and feel like I can get to know this person, because I don't. It could very easily flip at a given moment.
Oh yeah, that's betrayal's coming in value packs now.
Yeah.
It's
Costco size.
And again, I'm not going to make any friends by saying this, but I want everybody to remove just one very important factor, one that has served to be nearly as inflammatory in the whole coverage of this story as the races of all involved, and that is the mental status of the victim. We're horrified because this person, whom most of nominal mental faculty would be believed to be more defenseless than us, someone that needs to be taken care of, someone that needs to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm asking everybody within the sound of my voice to remember, aside from removing race from the issue, doesn't make it any more right if that person were a PhD, if that person were a genius or a savant, or at the very least among what we would call average, or, though I hate the word, normal. Still wrong.
Oh, I completely agree with you.
It's still fucked up.
And I never saw this as a racial issue. Never once did I look at it that way. All I saw was my son in that position, and it scared the hell out of me.
A lot of the accountability I lay with media outlets, because again, as I stated earlier, shit like this happens every day, and we never hear about it.
Right.
We don't talk about it. We don't think about it. But the moment that you get that perfect storm of factors that will offend and shock the sensibility of the majority of the populace, those stories immediately bubble sort to the top. And here's the problem. You don't smoke in a car if you've got a can full of gas in the passenger seat. We, as a country, are already at a real fucked up pivot point. Even more so now. And now, those that are charged and have taken it upon themselves to disseminate information to us, to keep us in the know, to keep the constituency of this 240-year project called America informed, they've decided we're only going to give them the bad bits.
Media bias is a bitch.
We're only going to give them the shitty bits. We're only going to give them the things that make them angry and cause them to further divide. And for what? Because it sells advertising?
Yeah.
Because it makes money? Because it keeps viewers? You know what I'm saying? Fuck money.
That's the only color that counts in this country is green, man.
What?
You know that.
Fuck money.
I know fuck money. But
Okay.
that's what sells. People getting pissed off. There's a reason that there aren't feel-good stories on more than once a week on like Channel 5 and Channel 4 and Channel 2. It's because people are like, oh, that's cute, that's precious. But it's, 4 black kids beating up a white kid, or 4 white kids beating up a black kid. That's the shit that enrages people, that gets people to tune in because they want to hate. Go to the Post-Dispatch and read an article. Read a news article on STLtoday.com and read the comments section if there's something that's brought up about Michael Brown, or that's brought up about Ferguson, or that's brought up about anything that divides us racially. And guaranteed with it, by the next day, there are at least 200 to 250 comments or more, because that's the shit. But if you read something like, hey, Center for the Arts just launched, brand new Bach-inspired, Saturnalia or something, I don't know, and it's got like 5 comments, because that shit doesn't get clicks, but the other shit does, and they've got to make money, which I'm not saying is right, but what does that say about us as a fucking society? That's the shit that we click on. That's the shit that we click on and read and want to find out more information on. It's not the good shit. It's the bad shit that we are drawn to. We love seeing train wrecks. When there's a fucking accident on the highway, there are people slowing down to watch because we want to see bad shit. That's us.
We're a very macabre society.
We are. We're sick fucking people.
So then here is my question.
Okay.
How many of you burned your hand on stoves today? Anybody burn their hands on stoves?
What's a stove?
Okay, fair enough.
I got a microwave.
It's that thing in my kitchen
same?
I'm never allowed to go near.
Yeah, because you burned your dick on it.
Red Cross
No,
casserole.
I burned my dick on the pizza pan coming out of the oven, and that's a whole different story.
Yeah, a story I don't even want to get into.
Nope.
It's really a good story.
Nope.
You should see the scar.
Nope.
No.
It's a cool scar.
Nope.
No.
Makes me look like a pirate.
Arr.
You need to find
I
it.
think it's safe to say,
Okay.
though, that nobody burned their hand on a stove today.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Can you tell me why?
Because I don't go near the
Because
stove.
fire hurts.
Okay, fair enough. And you learned that, right?
Right.
And we're just 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
We're just 5. So why in the fuck? Because I'm going to assume that anybody within the sound of my voice didn't burn their hands on stoves today.
Probably not.
Okay. And if they did, chances are it's our fault. They were listening to us, and, well, hey,
We said something shocking.
Right. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to say that the general consensus is that no one burned their hands today.
Right.
Because they learned that lesson. There is going to be a reaction to this action. There's going to be a consequence for this choice. So when you say, what does that say about us as a society?
Mm-hmm.
My question becomes, if we've identified the problem,
Mm-hmm.
why the fuck haven't we fixed it?
Well, what is it? How can you fix it? That's the big question. How do you fix how fucked up we as humanity are, Crystal?
It's learned.
You can't mandate morality, though.
Okay, but it's learned behavior. How old were these kids?
18, and 24.
What the fuck okay.
Where were their parents?
So here's the thing.
Where were their parents ever? Because
right.
if these
That's
are
the
the
question,
choices,
ever.
if you're making later in life, what the fuck
What
happened
did they teach you
at the beginning
beforehand?
half? Right.
Okay, it is learned behavior. Hate is not ingrained in us. Okay? That shit is something that you're taught.
Yeah.
That is something you're taught to do. If you feel like it's okay to just walk out your house and beat the shit out of somebody because they're different from you, your parents need an ass whooping too.
I like that. I like that. I mean, that's true. I like that.
Because what the fuck did they teach you? What did they do to show you that was okay behavior?
As much as I understand that, I also don't even want to I mean, I want to lay blame and accountability.
I'm not
with fucking the recipe up.
I'm not blaming all of it on the parents.
Well, no, naturally not.
Okay, but because there's a lot of absentee parents too.
True.
Okay, and can't blame that on the kids.
Right. But
what?
It's not a new thing.
No, it's not a new thing.
Parents have been fucking up ever since there have been parents.
But,
and we live in a society where there are tools where you as an individual, a person can say, you know what? That my childhood is fucked up. My childhood was fucked up. And since what was supposed to be my support structure obviously has failed me or abandoned me, maybe I as a human being should get my own fucking shit together. Why can't humans do that?
Because it's too much like right. Like that's it's easy enough to say. Okay, just like the whole it's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's easy enough to say, hey, I'm going to make every attempt to be a good human being. However, I really want this thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my pocket.
Right.
You know what? I was talking to a gentleman about a week ago or so. He was sitting right there where Andrew was. And we were drinking a lot. And we were talking about the golden rule. And no, we're not talking about the Aladdin version. We're talking about...
treat others the way you want to be treated.
Or the biblical version. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We now have approached a tipping point in our evolution where we can't use that as a rule anymore. That rule no longer applies. Because the fact of the matter is some people just don't even know how they want to be treated or don't care. And
that's
they don't
a sad
care
state.
to treat others. You know what I told him? I said, I don't treat others as I want to be treated. Because again, just like respect being given and earned, I can treat you as good as I want to, and you can spend every moment shitting on me as a reaction. So instead of treating people as you want to be treated, people, listeners, I want you to try something new. Let's just back it up a step. Let's just not treat people how you wish not to be treated. Fuck trying to make them feel like you want to feel, because obviously that's not working. Instead, just concentrate on not making them feel like you wish never to feel. If you don't want to feel like that, don't make someone else feel like it. Fucking period. Let's see if we can start there. I'm really upset that I belong to a species where I might quite possibly have an above average idea. That fucking bothers me. That really does. Because when someone like me, for all that I've done and all I've been through, can look around and say, this is fucked up, it's real fucked up. We made it a mantra over the year that we've been on the air.
Don't be shitty.
Exactly.
And there it is.
Don't be shitty.
Don't be shitty. And we're not talking about just going and hurting people. We're not talking about just going and shooting people or stealing from people.
Sense.
How about when horrible things like this come to light, instead of being shitty about it and trying to keep score, instead of directing your outrage to a degree that says, no, it's eye for an eye, because, spoiler alert, you've only got two.
Mm-hmm. Eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
Yep.
Just be like Crystal and blow bubbles.
Damn right, I needed some happiness right now. Like, yeah.
There it is. It's 106. It's it's 106.
106 and Park.
And we have gotten through.
I had a moment. Leave me alone.
Wow. As we go out of this today, I just want everybody to take a moment. Just take a moment. Look at the person nearest to you and imagine that person in the most unimaginable, horrific, torturous pain that you can mentally come up with. If you can follow that instruction, you are the problem.
Here's what I want, okay? Just tell somebody you love them today and fucking mean it. Just...
Crystal, I love you. And
I love you
fucking
too,
mean
Phil. I fucking love you too.
I love you.
Okay, just tell somebody you fucking love them today.
I love all you guys.
Mean it from the bottom of your heart. And in that moment, don't think about all of the shit that's happening in the world today, because it's going to fuck you up if you do that. It will leave you in the most depressed state possible. Don't think about the problem. Become the solution. Tell somebody you fucking love them.
Humanity, I love you. You suck right now.
Amen.
But I fucking love you. Please get your shit together.
Can I throw something else a little extra on there?
Absolutely.
If there's somebody you work with that, maybe you don't work directly with them, and I was kind of going a little off there, but if you've got, if you see like the cleaning lady, or if somebody brings in snacks for your company or whatever.
Find out their name.
Right.
Find out their name, use it, and thank them for their hard work.
Yeah.
Because those people, the people on the backside who you don't personally work with on a daily basis, I always make sure I take a moment, because the company I work with, they bring in snacks and shit, which is really awesome and stuff. But I always, take a moment when I see them in the morning, when I go and get a snack, I go, hey, you do fucking awesome work. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Right.
Have a good day. See you next time. Or the security guards that keep the crazies out of our building. All of that. Take a moment. Thank those people.
I think that it's important that we as human beings realize that this whole project called Earth,
society, civilization,
this whole thing, here's the deal. Not only is the entire thing pass-fail, it's not individual grading.
Yeah.
When time looks back at us and judges us and gives us the grade, it will be an average of the lowest common denominator.
It's true.
Time will judge us on the worst thing we've done, and it will judge us
harshly
on the way that we reacted to it. And I will tell you, and I don't care how crazy or foreboding it sounds, it may not happen in my lifetime, It may not happen in the lifetimes of my grandchildren. But if we continue upon the present path that we've been, we will effectively extinguish ourselves. Because when the hate gets up to a certain point, when that anger boils to a certain point, and people go to arms, and people begin to fight in the streets, who will be left to figure out what went wrong when it should have been us all along? That's my issue. Please, just don't be shitty. That's all I fucking ask. That's all we're all asking. Not just us. You're asking for it too. That's all I got.
Hug your kids. Don't be shitty.
Yeah. Tell your family you love them. Take a moment, go to your neighbor, give them some cookies, as long as they're not allergic to them.
And masturbate daily.
You know what?
Oh, wow.
No, you know what? No. Because that's like the pot calling the kettle jacked, because you haven't been masturbating since just whenever, okay? In fact, you're not allowed to come to my house anymore until you come in your house, okay? At all.
Wow. Speaking of going into houses.
Yeah, I said that.
You know what's happening tonight? Little bit of wrestling.
Oh.
Going to see some wrestling tonight.
Oh, is it Mephisto?
He will be wrestling tonight, yeah.
Nice.
Wrestling over everything for the power.
I have not seen him in a good while. You have to tell him I said hey.
I will definitely do that.
Tell him I said hey, and tell him to whoop that ass. Who's he going against?
He is going against LMC.
Oh.
You know LMC.
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie, I liked him. He was
dude. He's funny.
Yeah, he was a funny guy.
He's a good wrestler too.
As hell. He was just great. That's gonna be a good ass match. Well, definitely. Let's get details on that.
All right.
I do want to send a special shout out a couple of special shout outs actually before we get off. First to Imperial Pub and Club in Granite City. I'm going to tell you what.
That's a great place to go.
Dude, these people have shown me mad-ass love since I've been playing there. And last night was just absolutely epic. And not only was the crowd great, like the people, they're there, Andy, Beck, Tiffany, the people that are there are just awesome in every way. Mm-hmm. Donovan, Margie, they've all been just absolutely fantastic. I love going down there. I almost forgot to get paid last night. I had so much fucking fun. Like it was literally like that.
Well, I knew you would forget to get paid though. The struggle is real. It's too real.
The struggle is way, way real. Yeah. So special shout out to them. Okay, if you are in the Granite City area, you want to find a nice chill spot to party, have some fun, dance, shoot some pool,
listen to some music,
listen to some good music, and not even just me. Like their jukebox rocks.
Yeah,
like, it's awesome.
And they'll have live acts too.
Yes. Actually, they have a band playing there this Saturday. I believe it was Hotwire, I think is the name of the band. Not exactly sure. I was pretty tipsy when Andy told me about it. But definitely, if you're in the Granite area, get over there, check it out. And, of course, keep locked into my Facebook feed because, I'll be down there partying. And I would love to see all of my friends come down there and hang out and party.
I actually did an episode of the Darren Yates Show there, too, once.
Nice.
Yeah, quite a while ago, but a lot of fun.
I was just up at Riot a few weeks ago.
I saw you and Crystal.
Yeah. We went up there and just kicked it. It was fun. Mm-hmm. I also want to give a special shout out to IQ Squared Computers and 3D Printing. Crystal, I have something absolutely awesome to show you.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
No, it's good.
I'm going to show you after the. Okay, I have two absolutely awesome things to show you. Hey, what? She was getting excited, man. I was like, this is my chance. Shit. I can pull it out guilt-free.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
God, how do I cock block myself? All right.
All the time.
Wow.
There was something.
By opening your mouth.
Usually by talking.
Yeah.
Or being me. But yeah, no, this guy, and I'm going to tell you how awesome it was. Okay. He came in, and he's showing me this little wood bookend sculpture that or two of them actually, that he has made for Donovan and Margie. And I thought that they were awesome. And it's the St. Louis Arch with the Stan Musial 6 in it. right there, and it looks great. Like, it's awesome. And I asked him, because he's talking about the glass printing, and he shows me some of the work, and it's like incredible. Like, there's a Lost Boys one, Kiefer Sutherland's face, that was bitchin'. There was one of Harley Quinn, that one was bitchin'. Yeah, it was great. I came. Anyway, but then we got to talking, and I showed him my business logo, the snowflake with the treble clef shapes in it and that. And I'm like, can you do that? And how much would it be? He gave me a killer price. I could actually afford it, so I know it was a killer price because I paid for it all at once. But he brings back these mirror. It's a really thin mirror glass insert, and it has my business logo etched into it, and it fits as a lens right on the front of my par lights. So I have multicolored snowflake, my business logo, and that's I can't even. It's awesome. It's just, and I'm going to show you the video. I posted part of it, but then Facebook was like, "Hey, the music in the background doesn't belong to you," and I'm like, "Shut up, Facebook! I'm just trying to show this thing over here." And Facebook's like, "Yeah, whatever." But I will show you. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was because there was licensed music playing in the background while I was shooting the lighting.
Yeah.
When I uploaded the video, Facebook's like, we have detected that music might be copyrighted and it might not belong to you. And I'm like,
I'm going to need Facebook to go ahead and eat a big-ass bag of turtle dicks.
Thank you. Not turtle
Yes.
dicks. Oh, my God.
But they're endangered.
Turtle dicks.
But do you realize how many turtle dicks you can get in a bag?
Pretty fair amount, I guess.
That's yeah. Also, Tuesday, that's January 10th. That's our birthday, sort of. Played it forward. Yes. Now, hold on. Wait. I'm reading it.
Are you, though?
He's reading something.
He can read. He looks confused.
That's
his
kind
brow
of,
is furrowed. I know that's kind of typical of his face. So use your words.
Played it forward on Tuesday, January 10th. It went away. Phil, make it
come back.
Make it come back, Phil. Give me the picture. We're almost out of time, and I'm literally just okay. Ed, you're grounded from Chromecast right now. Okay. You do this every show. We're going into 2017 better.
Really?
Played
we're
it
really
forward.
not.
Now, on Tuesday, January 10th, at the Houlihan's in Fairview Heights.
I know where that place is.
Yes. I'm familiar with there. I ate there. They have really good Long Island iced teas.
Also Shirley Temples.
There is a benefit to help raise funds for a good friend's son, Caleb. 10% of the food proceeds on that day are going to be donated to Renee and her family to help with building a ramp and other accessibility features so that their son can come home.
Wow.
Awesome.
So that Caleb can, and I'm going to tell you what, I know Caleb.
Yep.
He is as wonderful a boy as you'll ever find. He is truly one of the sweetest kids I know. So, Houlihan's, January 10th, go get something to eat. 10% of that is going to go towards getting that little boy home.
Yep. Just wanted to get that mentioned.
Go eat 10 times as much and get that boy home. That's part of not being shitty, folks.
Absolutely.
We can start there. There you go. That's this week's homework assignment.
Start small.
Go get something to eat.
At Houlihan's.
I feel
in Fairview Heights.
Yeah, go get something to eat at Houlihan's on January 10th. And just by doing that thing that you were probably going to do anywhere, just somewhere else, by just going to this place and doing it on this particular time, will help you be less shitty.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start there. Baby steps.
Good start.
So there's your homework assignment. When you're hungry on January 10th,
and that's next Tuesday,
go to Houlihan's in Fairview Heights
2 days from now
and eat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's your homework.
We should go have lunch on Tuesday.
I'm not gonna be able to make that. But I tell you what, I will. I'll have you pick me up a to-go order. I still will buy food. I just won't make it up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure I was going to be able to make it. I'm definitely going to be trying, but I at least wanted to get that mentioned. I thought it was the least we could do.
Absolutely. Anybody else have anything to say before we kick up the Urban Dictionary Word of the Week?
My toes are cold.
Okay.
I've got one thing to mention. Okay. This is the coolest that I have ever felt this basement ever be, temperature-wise.
I'm dying.
Except last year.
No,
it was cool like this last year.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm actually wearing pants instead of shorts for the first time in probably 8 months.
I'm just glad you're wearing stuff.
Good. Glad you're wearing clothes.
All I'm saying is that there's no such thing as being too cold because you can always add layers, but there is something to being too hot because there's only so much you can take off before
you get arrested for indecent exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Agreed.
I don't want to see myself naked even. I know you guys definitely don't.
I don't mind seeing myself naked.
I don't know why they call it indecent. You know, I like to think it's pretty decent. I mean, I'm not a...
Yeah, you like to.
I mean, I work hard to keep this body.
Do ya?
Not really.
I was going to say, come on now.
Nope.
Let's not shit a shitter.
Lies and garbage.
This is all genetics, baby. Yet, although my metabolism is betraying me slowly by the day. Fucking stomach.
Yeah, that happens.
Fuck you, stomach. Coming for your ass. All right.
I guess that's all I got for now.
That's it.
Except for the word of the week. Unless anybody else got anything else?
I don't have any. I don't have any urban words.
I have bubbles.
Okay. And moving on.
Okay.
And now it's time.
Nothing will hold us down except Freeze's computer.
Word of the week.
All right. And in honor of Inauguration Day coming up, this Urban Dictionary Word of the Week is...
Hold on, I need to pull my ass out.
The Urban Dictionary Word of the Week is trumpet.
Oh, God.
As in TRUMP space IT.
Oh, wow. Is it like a little orange biscuit?
Is it like fuck it?
Well, the definition of trumpet is to pull a fact out of your ass.
Oh.
Quote, so, did you actually research those assumptions, or did you just trumpet?
Oh, wow.
Trumpet, this week's Urban Dictionary Word of the Week.
Well, here, damn it. Let me ask you a question, though.
Okay.
Did you trumpet that word? Because I gotta know.
No. I officially got this from the Urban Dictionary website.
Fair enough.
Did they trumpet?
They might
probably.
Probably.
And as we try to figure out what Andrew pulled out of his ass, I would just like to take this time.
I would not like to know that.
I don't really want to know that either.
Deep down, you do.
No. Not even
shallow
in the
down.
abyss
She
of my
doesn't
soul.
want to. No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if it's shallow, I don't think it's a problem.
I don't want to know.
Okay, my bad.
I'm just gonna move past that. Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to touch the
Damn.
surface.
Do it.
You act like I bought you a 3-prong butt plug. Calm the fuck down. Anyway.
Another?
Okay.
Just kidding.
You see, I don't understand.
That's an exit only.
See,
man.
I don't understand it.
See y'all next week.
She can talk about having an anal sex toy modeled after a hydra, and it's okay. I talk about fucking my couch, and all of a sudden it's just, oh no, that's fucking acceptable.
I'm a lady.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm cuter than you.
Look at that couch. Look at that. Look at that naughty little bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
I feel.
Shut it down.
I feel bad because I've put my bag on that couch before.
I call it my creeper sofa.
Shut it down.
Okay, fair enough. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to our first show of 2017, and definitely will not be the last. I want to thank Mindy Pluma of All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram. I would like to thank Jeffrey Shepard of the AV Lab, Andy McKee of Imperial Pub and Club, that guy I met last night from IQ Squared Computers and 3D Printing, and of course, all of my friends, family, and compatriots that do positive things with me everywhere I go.
And I'm going to thank Freeze and 0 Degree Entertainment, since he won't thank himself. 732-474-7393.
I feel like I did enough for myself today.
You lost the tug of war?
Or did you?
That's what the scoreboard says, but you know, we're all winners. All one of me. Thank you. What?
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It was touch and go there for a while.
No, stop.
Well, okay,
shut it down.
It was more touch than go, but okay, whatever. Fuck you, it's mine. I'll wash it as fast as I want. So, moving on, thank each and every one of you for tuning in. We do this every Sunday, so if you happen to be looking for a reprieve from church, or just happen to not be a big football fan, or just
you
want
just
to
don't have a soul.
Right, or you just want to hear somebody say into a microphone the deep, dark thoughts that exist within yourself that you won't admit to, tune in, 11:30 every Sunday. It is what it is, right here on the Zero G Network, because nothing will hold us down.
Except for his computer.
Or Inauguration Day.
Yes. Correct.
Or me over smoking weed.
Yeah.
Or
that too.
Coming down here without pants one day.
Oh, by the way, we're going to have MLB Baseball Hall of Fame talk next week.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
Did you get in?
Not yet.
Okay.
Working on it.
That's why it's next week.
Working on it as a broadcaster.
I feel like this is your year.
It is my year.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Love ya.
Bye. Bye.
Don't be shitty.
Don't be shitty.
Please don't be shitty.
Quote, an assault, and the virtual reality game detected the creature in her bedroom.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
yeah.
fucking Pokemon Go.
Police say a young woman has lodged a formal complaint that she has been raped by a Pokemon. She told officers that she had been sexually assaulted by a giant Pokemon in her apartment in the Russian capital city of Moscow.
So wait, they're going to have a Pokédex that has like the registered sex offending Pokemon. Like, that'd be awesome.
Well, back then, baby, it didn't seem so strange.
Hi, this is Michael Corley from the Music of Our Lives on Riot Radio, and you're listening to It Is What It Is on the Zero G Network. Zero G, because nothing will hold them down.
The real deal is we are all really minorities. We are all really minorities to the most powerful few.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out,
people.
If we don't come together.
A cluster of a few thousand
corporate and
banker figures will run away with this world while we all fight about how we look.
About how we all look different.
Like a bunch of dumbasses.